Today I will talk about what I'm currently doing in the Burning Crusade pre-patch, my last minute's preparations, a tool you can use to plan your leveling in Outland, and a lot of other useful stuff, so stay tuned. I've spent quite a bit of time PvPing on my fresh level 60 character, as it has been a great and efficient way to quickly gear up. But beside farming these items, well, then I've also started to farm honor. The reason being that we currently have 150% additional honor gain, and this allows us to pretty much farm more honor right now compared to what we can farm every single hour at level 70. Alterac Valley is definitely the best battleground for honor farming, but don't forget to do the daily PvP quest, as this grants us almost 1500 honor and 3 additional BG marks. You can farm 75,000 honor and 100 of each BG mark in the pre-patch. These should be kept for the Burning Crusade, so when you reach level 70 you can instantly exchange these into 70 rares and epic items. I know these are mainly for PvP, but as a fresh level 70 character they're not too bad in PvE. Another thing I've done is of course to level up professions, and I did this whenever I was waiting for Battleground to start, or to be summoned to a dungeon or raid. Another thing I've done is to go to Exodar or Silvermoon City for Horde and purchase different things I'll need to level up my professions in Outland. I've purchased quite a few Bijus on the auction house. These I'm destroying in Stranglethorn to get reputation with Sandalar tribe. And if you're close to Exalted, then you should definitely do this as well, as you can get yourself rare shoulder enchants when you reach Exalted. These rare shoulder enchants are better compared to the greens you will be getting when you reach Honored with either the Eldor or Squires. And yes, the Exalted Eldor and Squire shoulder enchants will of course be better, but those requires a lot of time and thousands of gold. Talking about enchants, in Soul Group I've acquired myself a head and leg enchant. This I'll be using the moment I get a new upgrade in the Burning Crusade, and of course the epic shoulder enchant from Zephyrian and Nextremus. Some of these shoulder enchants are either as good, if not better, compared to the ones you can get by getting to Exalted with the Eldor or Squires. Exactly why I'm keeping mine for when I get my best in slot shoulders at level 70. I sold most of my investments just before the pre-patch, and ever since the price has just continued to decrease, probably because many people are currently leveling up their characters together with gather professions. A quick example, ores, or more specifically, Mithril ores. I sold these just before the pre-patch for more than 40 silver each, and in the pre-patch I've purchased more than 7,000 of these, and my average buy price has just been below 26 silver each. No matter what, then I do believe I'll be making a decent amount of gold with these investments. And talking about gold, let's move on to another thing I'm currently doing in the pre-patch. Questing at level 60 is amazing for gold making. Most quests rewarding between 4 and all the way up to 10 gold each. Yet another reason for why I'm questing is because I try to prepare 25 of these so I can hand them in instantly at the Burning Crusade release and get to level 62 in next to no time. In fact, we can prepare way more than 25 with some useful tips and tricks, and the add-on I'm using right here to guide me through the different steps. It also shows me the total amount of experience I've already prepared, and I can click to see the best 25 quests to have in my log. Not to forget, backup quest we can pretty much instantly complete. Mainly you would like to focus on dungeon and raid quests, as those are rewarding you the most experience, and try to acquire items that start something you can hand in instantly as well. Not to mention all the different items you can buy on the auction house to instantly get experience. Yeah, I won't be able to carry all of them at the same time, exactly why I will leave them in the mailbox and I'll pick them up whenever I need to head to a specific location where I can hand them in. Like I mentioned earlier, the best things to prepare is those from dungeons, raids, or at least open world elites. The add-on I'm using is working for both factions, but be aware it is a paid project that includes a 1 to 70 leveling guide that will get you quickly to max level. Moving on to a tool that is completely free and absolutely amazing, a TBC Dungeon Leveling Optimizer. First you gotta choose your starting level and faction, and then you can choose either the optimized route for leveling or a combination of experience and reputation. Here we can include the chaos and attunement, and next up, what reputations you would like to focus on. You gotta choose your starting reputation and the target, or well, what reputation you would like to get to when you reach level 70. Next you wanna go to view optimized route. In my case I've chosen my starting level to be 61, and from 61 I can then see all the different dungeons I'll need to do to get to level 70. As I scroll down, I will then see what I gotta do at specific levels. So for example, at level 66, I can see I gotta head to Caverns of Time and do this attunement. If you wish to optimize your own leveling route, well, then I will leave this tool in the description. Another thing I've done is to buy consumables that will have a huge impact on my leveling speed. I will use Flask of Petrification if I'm about to die, simply to avoid taking damage. I know I won't be able to move for 1 minute, but I will be able to get out of combat. One thing to be aware of is that when you activate the flask, you will be turned into stone, and you can't remove this debuff in any way, so you're forced to stay here for 1 minute. Magic Dust are amazing for whenever you gotta fight multiple targets at the same time. You can use this to CC a target for up to 30 seconds. Pretty useful in dungeons as well, at least whenever you're in a party without too much CC. I'm going to use some of the different classic protection potions. Yeah, I know there will be better versions in Burning Crusade, but it will take quite a while before people have leveled up their alchemy, and those potions will be way more expensive. So at the start, I'll be using the different classic protection potions. Those of you playing spellcasters and healers could buy major mana potions, and another useful consumable is dark runes. Those will even stay relevant at level 70. I'm going to use these myself, and others I've simply just purchased as an investment, as I remember selling these for more than 15 gold each in Burning Crusade Classic 2021. Lesser invisibility potions whenever you need to skip trash creatures in a dungeon or a specific area in the open world. Swiftness potions and swim speed potions for traveling around a bit quicker when you can't use a mount. Another thing I've done is to head to Tenaris, and in Tenaris we can head into Caverns of Time. Yeah, this is doable in the pre-patch, and as you head down you will find a building where there's going to be an orc. At this orc you can buy useful things, such as level 60 water that you can use while questing in the pre-patch, or just use the moment you head into Outland. In fact, there will be level 65 water, food, arrows, bullets, and other things, so those you could pre-buy so you don't need to spend time doing this in Outland. In a moment I will share the other things I'm doing in the pre-patch, but first I would like to say thanks to all of you being a viewer, subscriber, or maybe even a member of the channel. I'm honestly so grateful for all the support. I've been able to upgrade my PC, improve my gaming room with things related to World of Warcraft, such as collector's edition stuff, a book with useful information and strategies about this upcoming expansion, and I can't believe it has already been 5 years since we had Burning Crusade Classic 2021. Back then I did receive this item from Blizzard as I was starting to do content creation, and yeah, 5 years later I'm still here, and in 5 years I will definitely be here as well. All of this is possible because of you, my viewers, so once again, thank you so much. What else am I doing to prepare for the Burning Crusade? Well, I'm looking for new add-ons and making sure everything is up to date so it will be working. And yes, I have covered all my different add-ons in another video, where I explain the names and how you set up everything. This video will be left in the description. Those of you playing Alliance can head to the Stormwind Keep. Here we can pick up a quest which is being handed in Shattered City in Outland. Obviously, we can't turn it in yet, but make sure to pick it up, so the moment we can head to Shattered City, you get a bit of additional experience. Another thing I will continue to do during the pre-patch is as many raids as possible. Yeah, I know lower tier raid items will quickly be replaced in Outland, but items from Blackwing Lair, AQ and Naxxramas might last all the way up to 70. At least some of those Naxxramas items will be fairly decent as a fresh max level character. Another reason why you would like to prioritize raiding in the pre-patch is basically because you might be lucky enough to find yourself a future guild for the Burning Crusade. I'm not saying it's mandatory, I just prefer to raid with the same people and having the same raid schedule every single week, instead of joining a PUC where the raid schedule might always be different. You can find so many useful Burning Crusade guides on my channel, and soon I will publish a lot more you definitely don't want to miss, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified. As always, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day. Peace.